Good day everyone, especially to our professor, Mr. Herbert Gallego Grag. I'm Gabrido Joshua from Civil Technology 3A, and I'm here now to present and discuss the two topics of theories that I've been chose for our virtual recitation and answer the following question that our professor provided. The first theory is all about Albert Bandura's social learning theory, and the second is Jean Piaget's theory of cognitive development. Now, let us talk this all in detail. The first one is the social learning theory, proposed by Albert Bandura. It emphasizes the importance of observing, modeling, and imitating the behaviors, attitudes, and emotional reaction of others. Social learning theory considers how both environmental and cognitive factors interact to influence human learning and behavior. As the creator of the concept of social learning theory, Bandura proposes 5 essential steps in order for the learning to take place: observation, attention, retention, reproduction, and motivation. For the guided question, first question is, what is the context of the video? Please state something about the proponent and the focus of the theory. The study of how others, particularly children, replicates one's behavior is known as social learning theory. The relevance of social learning theory may lead to the discovery of alternative teaching approaches. This might include observing how children imitate behavior, identifying this learning by doing technique, and putting it into practice. Cognition is a key component of social learning theory, which examines how the brain reacts to activities while making a decision. The person has the option of copying or ignoring the model's activities. For example, in order for observational learning to work, people must be able to think about what they are seeing. As a result, observational learning can only be effective when it involves cognitive aspects that result in a result. This implies that observational learning is not based on the model. Instinctively, the person forms ideas depending on what they are seeing, and as a consequence produces an outcome. Either copying or refusing to replicate this behavior is the conclusion. For the second question, what is the purpose of this motion picture in our profession as educators? I think social learning theory can be used to encourage and teach good behavior in the classroom by giving positive feedback and giving rewards for good behavior. A student who is complimented for raising their hand to speak, for example, will very certainly do it again. Lastly, observation is a critical component of learning. It's not only aids in the teaching of students, but also in their understanding, retention, and application of what they have learned in their life, allowing them to learn and accomplish even more. For the last question in this theory, give the essence of this lecture to our character and values as a teacher. Social learning theory allows teachers to use their understanding of children's mental processes in the classroom in ways that interest kids. Furthermore, it makes use of information about their behavior to provide instructors with the resources they need to help students overcome their learning challenges. If students like working on lesson plans, they will be more responsive to learning. More complex, dynamic, and exciting types of learning are suited to social learning theory. It may be easily used to simulations, leadership, and engagement, since it is centered on observable setting and getting rewards. These exercises demonstrate and complement theoretical pedagogy, resulting in a more interesting and diverse overall curriculum. Alright, for the second and our last theory for this video is theory of cognitive development by Jean Piaget. It explains how a child constructs a mental model of the world. He disagreed with the idea that intelligence was a fixed trait, and regarded cognitive development as a process which occurs due to biological maturation and interaction with the environment. The cognitive development was a progressive reorganization of mental processes as a result of biological maturation and environmental experience. Children construct an understanding of the world around them, then experience discrepancies between what they already know and what they discover in their environment. Piaget has identified four primary stages of development: sensory motor, pre-operational, concrete operational, and formal operational. For the guided question, first question is, what is the context of the video? Please state something about the proponent and the focus of the theory. According to Jean Piaget's theory of cognitive development, children go through four stages of his learning. His theory is concerned with not just how children gain information, but also with the nature of intelligence. Piaget's phases are as follows: sensory motor stage, from birth 2 to 2 years, ages 2 to 7 are in the pre-operational period, ages 7 to 11 are the concrete operational stage, and ages 12 and higher are in the formal operational stage. Piaget believed that children participate actively in the learning process, functioning as mini scientists, conducting experiments, making observations, and learning about the environment. Kids constantly add new knowledge, expand on current knowledge, and change previously held concepts to fit new information as they interact with the world around them. For the second question, what is the purpose of this motion picture in our profession as educators? Teachers and students gain in a variety of ways when Piaget's theory is used in the classroom. Teachers have a greater knowledge of their pupils' mental processes. They may also match their teaching methods to the cognitive abilities of their pupils. According to the cognitive development approach, children go through four phases of mental development. His theory is concerned with not just how children gain information, but also with the nature of intelligence. And for the last question in this theory, give the essence of this lecture to our character and values as a teacher. Jean Piaget's idea focuses on the process that assists us in adapting to new concepts or abilities. When teaching new content in the classroom, instructors might use Piaget's concept of assimilation and adoption. They may assist students in approaching a new concept via the premism of previous knowledge. Theories of cognitive development may assist explain how children learn and process information. Educators may use this knowledge to construct more effective teaching techniques by understanding it. And that's all for my virtual recitation. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video. And again, I'm Gabrido Joshua Mifel from Bachelor of Technical Teacher Education, major in Civil Technology 3A. Thank you.